Do you have any opinions on why Ohio is Ohio and Pennsylvania and Michigan are what they are?
I know it's a weird one. Well, especially when you look at Ohio and you look, I mean, I guess JD Vance was sort of gonna win of a sort, but you look at Ohio, you've got a Sherrod Brown in there who is very much a progressive, like one of the stronger progressives who I think kind of flies a little bit under the national radar, but is actually a tremendously progressive person. So it's certainly not that you need to like go moderate. I actually, it makes me question whether Tim Ryan was running the right campaign. Um, I've never been a huge fan of Tim Ryan.
Right.
The last ad that he ran before the election was him just shooting guns. Like that was the last ad he put up, was just like, I'm a fuck, you know. And all of his ads, because this was my whole job, was analyzing ads for a little while. All of his ads were like, they were not progressive. They weren't even Dem. They were very like, you can't define me. I'm an every guy. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm an independent. No one's in charge of me. And the only thing he really was putting up repeatedly was like bad trade deals with China. He
Yeah.
was really emphasizing that, but he was not emphasizing like being for a lot of things outside of just sort of Ohio in general. I love Ohio and I'm a good guy. And so it did sort of make me feel like maybe you should feel free to sort of lean in on progressive policy and say the things that you are for, the things that you really want. And I don't feel like Tim Ryan was doing that. But it was really the JD Vance win was my biggest frustration and depression of
Yeah,
the night.
yeah, that was a really tough one. Your tweets on JD Vance, if you don't mind, back
Yeah.
in July 2021, you wrote, JD Vance is such a fantastic failure of a person, just a cringe-worthy marketing plan that no one put much effort into, breathed into life by a burnt-out committee the day before a long weekend, which is a hilarious analysis of who JD Vance is and how he came to be. But then after election, or just before, you wrote around that tweet, that a billionaire then bought and put into office as his own personal mashed potato sculpted puppet about JD Vance winning, because Peter Thiel bankrolled him. Is that right?
That's right. He did. Peter Thiel was all in for JD Vance. He gave a tremendous amount of money to the campaign. He absolutely put JD Vance in every place. And I mean, JD Vance is absolutely someone who is no one, which, to be fair, Tim Ryan was trying to run against and match, right? Like they were both trying to be like, I give nothing. Like, which nothing do you want? Which is not a winning message. It doesn't capture people when you are trying to say, I'm more nothing than that guy. Like that doesn't really tend to make people really excited. You need to actually be for things. You need to actually really embody and stand for things rather than just try to like stake out this middle road and constantly be configuring yourself as like, I'm not whatever they say I am. I'm nothing. Like that's just doesn't seem to work.